بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hayyakum Allah in another episode on the topic of cosmic wonders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these great signs of Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala in our life. Today inshallah we're talking about the bees, a powerful sign. Introducing this series actually is to say that the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are guides to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This will guide us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. All these are guides to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But these signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are of two types. First one is juridical signs, that's in the Quran and Sunnah. And the second one is cosmic signs, which is our topic in here, the series. The bee is actually a very strange creation. The science have been trying to study this for a long time. They made in the West special magazines about bees, and they study them in every different angle of their life. One of the strange things about this creations is that they actually go for one type of flower daily. They don't go on different flowers or different. All of the whole group of bees will be assigned to go to certain type of flower every day. They don't mix. Now, who told them that? Who guided them in this case? That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of the benefits of the bees also is that they are carrying the pollen for the trees, from one tree to another, from one flower to another. That makes the fruits of these trees becomes good. Some trees, like palm trees, they have two different types, which is the case of male and female in different trees. Rest of the trees, no, they have the same male and female in the same tree, on the same, sometimes same flower. Not the palm trees. They have the male palm trees are not the same as the female palm trees. So moving the pollen of these trees is sometimes done by the bees, and that's one of the benefits of the bees also, plus their honey. If any stranger any stranger bee comes to the area of a group of bees, they know it's a stranger. How do they do that? It is the case of the smell of that strange or stranger bee. So they kick it out. Isn't that a sign? Isn't that a great thing? Subhanallah. The bees are flying so many or so long distances. How do they do that? How do they do that? Subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made their wings short, plus they carry extra fuel in their bodies, which is sugar, that gives them more energy to fly long distances and come back again from the same way. When the queen dies, what will the rest of the bees on the cell will do? They will go and choose one of the eggs to be their replacement queen, and they give her special care until it becomes complete queen to be the queen of the cell. Strange thing is that the bees, when they travel to get the material for the honey from the flowers, they go in straight path from the cell to these flowers and back to the cell. They didn't go zigzags, they go straight. Who told them? That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They have also horns, which has a lot of tasks. Even in the dark, this will guide them to their cell. They use these horns to talk to each other. This talking or touching each other like shaking hands for the human beings. Subhanallah. More or deep studying of the bees will give you more feeling that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the great or the greatest subhanahu wa ta'ala. In order to make 1 pound of honey, the bees will travel huge and long distances to gain the material from the flowers to make the honey. Who told them that? Who gave them the power to do that? That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then a question comes in here. Why they are making wax? And you know, the wax really made in this certain shape. This wax actually made by the one type of the bees, one of the types of the bees, and that's actually make the honey comes in the correct way and utilize the whole and the best utilization of the space of the honey bees to make honey in there and give the best way of building. Yani when you make square, there will have corners and there cannot be used. If you make triangle or angle or so on, it will not be. But if you make it 6, then no big corner will be lost. All will be utilized for the honey. The amazing condition of the creature is proof of the great creator. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called them ayat, signs, because they direct us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you look to the animals or the creations in general, and you see how great their creation, that will tell you the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Same as if you look to an instrument like a mobile, smartphone, and you see so many smart things in that phone, you will know that the one who made it is a smart person. The one who programmed it or created this mobile is a smart person. Same thing for here. When you see how smart these bees, this will guide you to the greatness of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, the creator of his bees. And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always in his noble book telling us to do. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ وَفِي السَّمَاءِ رِزْقُكُمْ وَمَا تُوعَدُونَ أَفَلَا يَنظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ. Just look to these creations so they will guide you to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. That's a quick discussion about the case of the bees as a sign to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open our eyes and hearts to see his great signs, so our iman will go stronger and stronger. Barakallahu feekum wa jazakumullah khair. Wallahu a'lam wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.